Hey everyone, Shebim here, and welcome back to an episode of the Dusty Classic. We're kicking things off then with the Killer Bees. Brian B. Blair, or B. Brian Blair, and Jim Brunzell going up against Bobby Eaton and Stan Lane of the Midnight Express. Now, right, let's try and go through who's who in this one. So, Brian Blair is the Killer Bee, which is, of course, the ones with the black and yellow striped trunks. He is the one with the mustache. Jim Brunzell is the one without the mustache, so they're currently the one on the ground. And then you've got the Midnight Express. You've got Bobby Eaton, who is the one closest to the camera with the longer, curlier hair that comes around the front. And then you've got Sweet Stan Lane, who is at the back of the ring, just dropping the elbow there. So we know who everyone is now. These two, both classic tag teams. I think the Killer Bees were more WCW, I think, or I don't think that the Killer Bees were ever sort of in the WWE, to be honest. So this is a very interesting match. Of course, the winner of this one then will go on to face off against the winner of a second match in this episode, which will be Money Inc., Ted DiBiase and IRS going up against the Hart Foundation, Bret the Hitman Hart and Jim the Anvil Neidhart. As there is a chair in the ring now slammed straight across the back of Bobby Eaton by Brian Blair. There's the pin. Only a 1 count. Stan Lane back into the ring, coming up against Jim Brunzell. Nice knee right in the face. Running back, elbow catching Bobby and Eaton now with the right hand in the gut of that was Brian Blair. So this is 4 guys I've never used before in any of our videos, I don't think. Maybe Bobby Eaton once. I'm not sure, but yeah, not really used these guys in the past, so it's nice to see them. Nice new debuts as well. Our singles rankings and tag team rankings now are getting massive for this year. Super kick there by Sweet Stan Lane on Jim Brunzell. There's the pin. 1, 2. Brian Blair's back in. Oh, he doesn't need to get there, though, because his partner was able to kick out of that. And all of a sudden, the Killer Bees have turned this one around. And there's the DDT by Brian Blair on Bobby Eaton. Stan Lane pinned in the corner by Jim Brunzell. And, oh, still only a 2 count. Nice back elbow. And all of a sudden, the Killer Bees have a 2-on-1 advantage in the middle of the ring on Stan Lane. There's the pin by Jim Brunzell. This could be enough because Bobby Eaton's down on the outside. And no, it's still only a 2 count. Holy guacamole. And all of a sudden, the Midnight Express are now in control of this one. Dropping the knee in the face. Bobby Eaton now in the middle of the ring with Brian Blair. There's the vertical suplex. So Stan Lane now with a big German suplex on the outside on Jim Brunzell. And there's a big leg drop middle of the ring. That could be enough for Bobby Eaton. Goes into the pin. Stan Lane has Jim Brunzell under control. It's still only a 2 count. Wow. I mean, who else on YouTube is doing the Killer Bees versus the Midnight Express in a tag team match? Nobody. That's who. That might be a good thing. It might be a bad thing. It might be the fact that nobody wants to watch these sort of matches. Or it might be the fact that I found a niche, you know. However it pans out. Anyway, guys, if you are new around here, make sure you have subscribed. This is a 128 tag team championship tournament. There's going to be about 60-odd episodes of this. We're going to be crowning our first SWE Tag Team Champions from this. We will be exactly halfway through the first round at the end of this episode. So if you are enjoying it, make sure, like I said, you are subscribed. And you can go back and watch the rest as Brian Blair and jumping Jim Brunzell. The Killer Bees are victorious and will move forward to the next round of the Tag Team Championship Tournament. So yeah, make sure you're subscribed, and of course, make sure you hit the like button as well It does really help me out. It means the video is easier for other people to find and therefore gets more views and we can grow together. Because it's the first time I've really decided to do a tournament of this sort of magnitude, and it is taking a lot of extra time alongside our other videos, so I just want to make sure that it's worth doing these sort of added extras. Because it's blimmin' killing me trying to get all these videos recorded and out on time, I'll tell you that. But there we go, victory for the Killer Bees. And here is our second match of the evening. Then we're going to have Money Inc., Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Man, and IRS up against, of course, the team of Bret the Hitman Hart and Jim the Anvil Neidhart, the Hart Foundation. Of course, the winner of this one will move on and get the Killer Bees in the next round. On paper, I mean, Bret Hart was our first SWE champion and did a very good job of defending that belt as well, so I wouldn't be surprised if he could go pretty far in this tournament. Bret now with a running bulldog, planting the face of IRS into the mat, stamping on the back as well. Bret now brings IRS back up to a standing base, strong right hand, and ducks under the attempted right hand by IRS and caught him in the guts. Bret now spinning neckbreaker. Running knee strike right in the face by Bret on Ted DiBiase, now wrenching back at the chin. Neidhart now spinning around in the aeroplane spin as Bret sends IRS into the corner. And the Hart Foundation are very much in control of this one for me at the moment. Nice takedown. Pinned by Bret, only enough for a 2 count. IRS fighting back, and oh, a nice takedown on Jim Neidhart. And now it's 2-on-1 in the middle of the ring on Bret. And I think this is the situation that Money Inc. do need, isn't it, really? I think they need to probably get Bret or Anvil on their own and work them down and try and get the pin in that situation. Because I feel like in a normal 2-1 there's a big low blow there. But of course it does not matter in this match. There are no disqualifications. Ted DiBiase with the pin on Bret. Oh! And Neidhart got across just in time to break it up. Neidhart gets a big elbow in the face, and Ted DiBiase is rocking that crimson mask already. Busted open earlier on in the match. IRS now with a vertical suplex. And, wow, chicken wing locked in by Neidhart into the Russian leg sweep. And Neidhart showcasing his strength with that suplex across the ring. Now Bret brings IRS back up as well. And now Bret is looking for the sharpshooter. Anvil, you've got to take out Ted. Oh my god. This game is so bad at defending pins and submissions. It really is. That would have been game, set, match there. If Anvil had taken down Ted DiBiase, that would have been so easy for Bret to pull off the victory. But not to be the case. Ted DiBiase bringing Anvil back up to his feet. And this could be the interesting one now, is with Bret on the outside and Ted DiBiase versus Neidhart one-on-one on the inside of the ring. This could be the big opportunity, but Bret with the pile driver on IRS on the outside of the ring, but Ted DiBiase had the pin on Neidhart. It was only enough for a 1 count, but I think DiBiase is going to be on his own in the ring for a short period of time here because IRS just took a big pile driver on the outside. Bret fighting back against Ted DiBiase. And now Ted locking in the submission as well on Bret. But Brett is able to break free. IRS has himself a chair now. And this is Brett's opportunity again, but he's so close to the ropes. He does turn over Ted, and he's just a little distance away from the ropes. And he does tap. IRS could not get there quick enough. And Bret Hart and Jim the Anvil Neidhart do pick up the victory. Victory for the Hart Foundation here. Boom, victory for them against $1 Million or Money Inc. Boom, loss for them. Right, where does that leave the rankings now then with... well, Brett was already at the top of the rankings anyway, wasn't he, really? So this is going to help him out even more. That puts Brett up to a plus 11 in the rankings. Jim the Anvil Neidhart is now up to plus 1 in the rankings. IRS, I believe this was your debut. It was, so you dropped down to -1. And Ted DiBiase... have I put him down as Ted DiBiase with $1 million? Oh, no, it's Ted DiBiase, okay. That was your debut as well. You dropped to -1. Well, there we go. That is the end of another episode of our Dusty Classic. I hope you've enjoyed. Of course, if you have, like and subscribe, and I will see you again tomorrow. It's going to be a great one tomorrow. Don't miss out tomorrow's episode. The Golden Lovers, Kenny Omega and Kota Ibushi, will take on Roppongi 3K in Yo and Show. And the Dudley Boys will go up against the Briscoe Brothers. Anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you. I've been Shabby Gamer. Good night. God bless. All the other good stuff. See you next time.